But now I'm at this point. This is the thing I want to share today. You probably noticed that some of you, I got some DMs and comments, I can tell that some people are wondering like where this channel is going to be. Hey guys, this is our first episode of KSTYLEyo Q&A series.
Coffee with
Inyoung
and E-Man.
Cheers.
Oh, finally.
So today I'm a bit scared to make this video, to be honest, because I'm gonna share my thoughts on how I started my YouTube channel and this whole journey from the way beginning. I think I'm gonna touch on how we even started at relationship
As a couple.
as a couple.
As a pair bond.
Because it's kind of related to why I started my YouTube channel. So if you're new here, my name is Inyoung. This channel is all about learning Korean and Korean culture. Even if you're not interested in these topics, you may find this topic related to you if you're a YouTuber or if you're an immigrant to a new country. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like. If you don't like it, make sure to dislike the video. And
While you still can.
While you still can. That's what I'm saying. Dislike the video and leave a comment with why. So bear with me, I'm gonna just take a look at my note because I don't wanna miss any important points.
Because you can't remember the last few years.
Yay.
It's been a wild ride.
So here we go. I was born and raised in South Korea, in Incheon, and I met my boyfriend, who is not my husband at the time, on the internet. And that was back in 2007 in January.
No, it was 2006. We met at the airport in 2007 in January.
Okay, so I came to Canada in 2007 for the first time in January for a short period of time to see different cultures and improve my English, to be honest.
That's what she says.
But our relationship became very serious quickly, I think.
Almost too quickly.
Too quickly. Despite some challenges that we have to be apart because we are having a long distance relationship when I went back to South Korea.
Yeah, I think there were two approximate 6-month periods.
I went back.
Yeah.
And 2 years later, in 2009, I moved to Canada on my own while my family stayed in South Korea. And as my husband was Canadian and is Canadian still and didn't know Korean language, so my natural thing to do was to teach him Korean. And
She's very patient. She's very patient to this day, especially with my inconsistent ethic.
Yeah, my whole family is patient. They're still waiting. So my goal was just that. Help him, he's Korean, so that he can communicate with my family and learn about my culture, where I'm coming from. So that's how I started to teach Korean. And at the same time, when I moved here, I didn't have any career because I was kind of too young to have any career. And I didn't have any connections here except knowing you. So I wanted to meet local Canadians. So I taught Korean in person. And that was my side job. Actually, that was my main job for a year, but I didn't really make much money. But I wanted to pursue some kind of career as a new immigrant in Canada. So I went back to school for hairstyling field. So after being a Korean teacher for many years at the point, and I realized that I actually helped students from zero knowledge to speaking level, competent speaking level.
0 to hero.
Oh wow, that's a good quote. Where did you get that?
I don't know. Probably all it's around.
And so I thought that, oh, it would be very cool if I could help so many people on the internet. That's how I met you. So you can always find interesting people and see more opportunity when you meet people on the internet. So I uploaded my YouTube video for the first time. But that was actually after I changed my career to something else from hairstyling field. Just quick story. So I went back to school for computer programming for 2 years and a plus co-op period. But first year, in summer break, I uploaded my first YouTube video into KSTYLEYO channel. Thinking that, oh, I'm gonna continue this. But obviously when I went back to school from the summer break, I couldn't keep up with two things. And I didn't know much about computer at the time, so I was kind of struggling in school. So I wanted to focus on that. So I paused making videos. So 2 years and a half, almost 3 years went by. I resumed my YouTube channel. I revived it.
Didn't seem like that long of a break, but yeah, 3 years.
Yeah, because I was in school 2 years plus co-op, 8 months. So I was really dedicated to growing this channel. And especially last year in 2020, when COVID hit, I was told not to work for a month or so. So I put out content, live streams and things like that. That's how I really, truly got to know a lot of you, because I was doing live stream almost every day. But as you know, who've been following this channel for a while, we just had the first baby this year in 2021 April. So it was kind of up and down when it comes to schedule wise. So I kind of reduced my posting to 1 a week. But I didn't miss a single week. I continued to put out content as promised. But I realized that it was way more challenging to make videos and edit while taking care of a baby. Like the whole thing about learning about parenthood was really challenging, because we have your mom here and some family members here, but I don't have my family in here. They're all in South Korea, so we're kind of learning on our own pretty much. But now I'm at this point. This is the thing I want to share today. You probably noticed that some of you, I got some DMs and comments, I can tell that some people are wondering like where this channel is going to be. We put out some entertaining content recently. We made some shift because I have a reason why. Just let me know if you think it's lazy or not. Because editing takes the most amount of hours every week. Like I think I spend about like 5 hours minimum to edit one video. That's a big chunk of time because I have to save those evening days during the week so that I can put out the content. But instead of doing that, in order to save time, I hire some editor. But it's easier to find somebody if it's not requiring for them to learn Korean. I don't want to give them too much instruction about learning Korean. That's why we kind of tried out the entertaining content, right? And also we can maybe reach out some new followers because just kind of freshen up, right? Because we've been putting out educational videos, but we wanted to kind of shake things up. But definitely we're gonna continue with the educational videos as well. And aside that, we're gonna have this Q&A series. So if you have any questions, leave them comment down below with your question, whether it's related to Korean or not, because we wanna do maybe a weekly Q&A series if you like to see more of this type of videos. And I can answer some of the Korean language questions as well. And that'll be fun. And you can learn Korean.
Yes, finally.
I should have said this first. First of all, I'd like to really thank all of you who've been following this channel. Without you guys, we wouldn't be making any videos, to be honest. And you guys pushes us to put out the content and continue this journey with you. So thank you all of you to stick around and be patient and grow this channel together into this community.
Oh, and I just wanted to say that the whole experience of having a wife that teaches Korean or teaches a language, or at least like teaches something privately to people that are specifically interested in it for their own personal reasons, has been very enriching, because the sorts of people that you meet, they are those that are predisposed to finding their own reasons for things and for trying to enrich themselves. So that's been it's been very beneficial for us. Yeah. So I hope that as we continue through this series, we start to see some progress reflected both in me and also our viewers.
It's like the both ways, right? It's not just one way. Together.
Bidirectional, symbiotic.
Symbiotic? Oh yeah, symbiotic. So your Korean will be improved as their Korean is improved.
Exactly.
Okay. So see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.